Hello, peoples. Okay, let's see. I was just working on my new my new application. Hi, Ray. Have you been here before? Hello, everyone. How's everyone doing? Mm-hmm. We are up to 10 people. Nice. Fix my lighting a little bit. There we go. Now it's more even. Hello. I look well rested. Yeah, I've been doing some work. I am good. So I am also, like I said, working on my own. I have to do something. This is an AI-powered language learning app. Yes. Hello, everyone. High tech, yep. Who's Miri? I think the best way for me to grow this right now is to get on more podcasts. So I'm almost finished my website. What you can do, if you would like, someone would like to, is take the new website that I'm working on and make a media kit, or use the website as a media kit. I'm not sure how you do that, and just send it to these people. I don't know. Just say you're my podcast agent. You have my permission to do that, and just try to get me on. Let me see. Where is my site? There's so much stuff open. Hi, Jen. I don't know who Mira is. I know, right? You thought you would think it was easier, huh, Spidey? That's what I thought too. I was thinking, like, people are gonna want to see this. This is cool. I can do this. People are gonna make a big deal out of it. But it just hasn't been the case. It's just been it's just been hard. It's been a Sisyphean task. Sisyphean task. You guys know what that is, right? Yeah, it has to do with YouTube promotion practices. Yeah, like when I started, it sort of boop. It's like they got like 300 subscribers in like a week or two. Sisyphus. Yep, that's right. Well, I mean, there's time zones here too. I mean, I could, yeah. You know what I mean? What we could do is kind of like make an introduction of what this is and post my channel in different Facebook groups. If you guys could do that, that would help. I'm going to do it. Yeah. Like some groups allow it, others, the admins don't pay attention, so it can be done, right? I mean, it's the hard promotion I want anyway, because like, like casual members just subscribing, it's just this thing. Purify. That's what we've been trying to do. How you doing, Booster? Finally made it. Good. I'm starting in like 15 minutes, guys. Oh my gosh. In the meantime, if you feel so inclined to donate like $1 or $2, that's fine. That'd be much appreciated. It makes a big difference for me. I don't spend that much per day, but I'm also creating this app. Luckily, I could do like 95% of it myself. It's a language learning app along with my book. AI helps a lot. I've been building stuff now. If you know your stuff, so it's been extra helpful. And let me see what else. I'm doing whatever I can. ISL. Yeah, Chakna. Gosh, yeah. I'll figure out the time. But I mean, like the same people are pretty consistent. It's getting new people to actually come and try. So that's the hard part. I've never been too worried about um what's it called? Retention, right? And I think the book is going to help a whole lot with that even more. It's more so about getting people to believe. And then there's that whole thing. Oh well, sorry to hear that. It's okay. I mean, you don't have to do anything. It's just if you want to. It's not required from everyone. I know most people, it's just too much. But at the same time, um, who told you that, Spidey? I mean, it is hard. It's hard to do anything to yourself, to be honest. Talk about soul fragments. A lady from India on a podcast. Oh, okay. Well, that's nice. I mean, it's hard to do anything for yourself. Could gather together and make a monstrosity. That's actually not a bad perspective about it, to be honest. So I would say it's more so that a monstrosity can take the place of those soul fragments. If it's on the internet, it must be true. Well, I mean, some people think so, right? Yeah, I mean, it's not a bad assessment. What are soul fragments? It's when a piece of your soul breaks off and goes somewhere else. It unattaches itself. That happens quite a bit when there's trauma involved. From trauma or other things, yeah. Or you're born with a fragmented soul. Yeah, it's good of her to say that, but at the same time too, there's people that take advantage of that and say, "Yeah, I'll gather your soul fragments," but they're really not doing anything. I don't know, Mira's phone is just like you're listing words. I need um yes, it does, magma, but it's a slow process. And I'm working on some stuff to actually do more with that. So, but before that, you have to clear out what has taken the place of those things. So, I'm having trouble with my Zoom connections. This won't be. There's you guys got a lot to deal with first before we get to that. There's more that has to be done. You don't just go straight to that. There might be a little bit about it. When is the book coming out? When I'm done. I'm doing it as part of like an assignment for the past next 8 weeks. I have to turn it in. So I actually have a video about vibration, which doesn't mean anything. So to speak to you, to answer that. So it's like, don't worry about that. It's not really a thing. It's actually a pretty new term. Like balance, but it's different, right? Balance. But yeah, vibration doesn't mean anything. Of course, there's always going to be someone in the chat that's going to be like, yes, it does. No matter what I explain or how I explain it, it's like, yeah, you raise your vibration. We're going to start, I think 5 minutes. 26 people here. Let's see. It's like, I mean, where did this get? It's like, sometimes I wonder what. Can you please explain psyche as opposed to some of the attachments? Are they in resonance with the ether, or is it our energy body, or do the not alive people actually talk to them? I'm not sure what you are saying. Okay, yeah, I do. It depends. So there is the Family and Friends Foundation, and it actually puts like psychic mediums into clinical tasks. And one of the things is that they get a lot of people, they have a way of, disseminating. And one of the things is they get a lot of people who say it's very common for people who are mediums who just read the person psychically. They said they explain that that's very common. I would like to get the guy on there, but they have like a list of psychics, mediums rather. Let's see if I can find the Forever Family Foundation. But yeah, that's a really interesting story. The person who started this, he lost his daughter very tragically. And he wanted to see if mediumship was real. And he just kept going from person to person and decided to start this foundation. And this is the real way to do research, right? He does it in a very clinical manner, and it's quite impressive. You could probably catch him on some podcast. But yeah, he also what's it called? He's often on different podcasts. So that's not a good way of looking at it, I must say. Jen has a good question. Let's see. Chuck, I like as soon as they'll have a bunch of them for you once I'm finished with the book. I know people are very anxious to get it, but remember too that this isn't a sprint; it's a marathon, so it'll be timely enough. But yes, Spidey, to answer your question, the difference between attachments and psychic attacks, I will get there in a second. As far as Shinto, it's still Kagare, so it's all impurity. So there's not much to worry about it beyond that. So yeah, the link I just sent you, they explain that better than I can or I do. They don't talk about attachments, but certain people with other lower levels of ability that they don't certify, but they concede that still do have some ability. They have attachments blocking their ability to obtain higher skills. Does that make sense? A psychic medium that's very good and say that's certified by the Friends of Family, Forever Family Foundation. They have a clearer line that doesn't have anything interfering with it or less interfering with it. If that makes sense. Not a sprint, it's a marathon. Yep. People are going to suffer. I mean, if you think the afterlife is any better, it's the same stuff. It's just a different thing. So, I mean, I don't know what to tell you. Actually had for the buddy I had some time ago, I had I had when I was doing more, I had this woman who her ex-boyfriend died or he passed away, and he still wouldn't let go. He still wouldn't let go, and he would like interfere in relationships and keep coming. I had to block him from coming back ever. He got upset and stepped on my toe, and I'm like, yeah, yes, you still get the benefit. But if you want to be able to conscious of what's going on a little bit more, should we ever escape? I mean, the idea is to escape. Yeah, that's what we're trying to do. That's the idea, Spidey. Yes. Yeah, I mean, I actually have screenshots and everything of the whole thing and the whole conversation when I was doing that. I know they're your opinions. Hi, Jason. How are the shows today? How are Rob's shows? We're going to start in 2 minutes, guys. Thank you for being so patient. Starting to get carried away with the questions, I think, or answering them. Oh, where is Rob? Or an open panel tomorrow. Ooh, can I do? Oh, I do that. What kind of panel is it? That's happened. Yeah, Isaac. That's a thing. We're about to start. Well, I mean, Joseph, how would I think about Josephine's McCarthy course? I think it's quite good, but you could do it if you want. However, why do you want to apologize, Ren? However, I would just wait for my book. I mean, her course is free, right? Which says a lot. It says a lot about her ability, right? left our video before you could hear me. Oh, I don't know what you mean, Ron. So yeah, it's up to you. I don't want to discourage people from doing anything that I know that has validity in it. So she says the same thing I do about attachments, guys. The same exact. She talks about how the energy bodies work. Yes, it is, SL. And it's not exactly upgrading them, it's unblocking them. Okay, so is everyone ready? Okay, I think Kathy wants to join. Because of course he does. Come on, Kathy. Come on, buddy. Come on, get on the bed. I'm a little lost, Ron. But sure. But just so you know, sessions like that I am charging now. I'm going to set that up on my website. So I'm working 2 hours a day, 30-minute sessions, $55 for the 30 minutes. You guys ready? I mean, by now, most of the people here should have those gone if you've been coming a lot. But there's a lot of other stuff just beyond that. Hey, Rob, how you doing? We're about to start. We heard you were doing a panel tomorrow. I heard you were. I'm like, come on, kitty. Come up. Come do the healing with me. Come on. You guys ready? Here we go. About to start. Any new people who have never done this before? Any new people who have never done this before so they could tell you what to do? Any first timers? I'm going to give you, we're starting at the 15. Yeah, okay. You've never been here before. All right. So this is Japanese. It is Shinto. It is very quite strong or potent. What you're going to do is lie down and relax while we are working. You're going to hear me speaking some Japanese or great words of purification. This purifies the energetic bodies or helps to, which has a very strong effect on the physical body too. Helps clear you up, and it helps with a bunch of other stuff also. Right, Kat? So any questions? Go ahead and grab your cat. Okay, what are your questions, Ron? Great, because I gotta get started. Oh, about being an inventor. I see. All right, are you ready for this? Okay. You ready, Ron? pay attention to what's going on in your body. Pay attention to thoughts. If negative thoughts enter your mind, try to pinpoint where those stem from, and that will release. And try not to fall asleep if you can help it. Here we go. Amaterasu mi oya kami no misu maru no inochi Keidashi Kunari Amaterasu Mi Oyano Kami no Misu Maru no Inochi Terashi Kuni Tsukanari Amaterasu Mi Oyano Kami no Misu Maru no Inochi Terashi Kuni Shizukanari Amaterasu Mi Oyano Kami no Misu Maru no Inochi Terashi Kuni Shizukanari Tsukiyo mitsu mi oyano kami no ikke no omo tsuki ni tsuzuite kagami no koto shi Tsukiyo mitsu mi oyano kami no ikke no omo tsuki ni tsuzuite kagami no koto shi Tsukiyo mitsu mi oyano kami no ikke no omo tsuki ni tsuzuite kagami no koto shi高天りにかむずまります。かむろき、かむろみのみこともして、すみみ、おやかむ、いざなぎの神尽くしのひむけの立ち花のほどの仰ぎがはるに、 みそぎ、払い、玉石、時にありませる。払いどの狼たち、もろもろの魔がごと積み返りよ。払いたまい、清めたまいと申すことのよしよ。天つかみ、国つかみ、よりずの神たちともに引っ越しますと。かしこみも申す。たがあまはりにかむずまります。かむろぎ、かむろみのみこともして、すみみ、おやかむ、いずなぎの神つくしの、ひまかの、立ちばなの、おどの、青木がはるに、みそぎ、払い、たまいし、時に、ありませる。払いどの、お神たち、もろもろのまがごとつみかえりよ。払いたまい、清めたまいと申すことのよしよ。天つ神、国つ神、夜ぞの神たちともに引っ越しますと。かしこみも申す。どうぞの神、あまてらします。すみみ神の身胸を伝えて教え導きのたまわく。人はすなわち、神との元の主だり、何時らの真摯の痛ましむることなかれ。このゆえに目にもろもろの風情見て、心にもろもろの風情見ず、耳にもろもろの風情聞いて、心にもろもろの風情聞かず、口にもろもろの風情言って、心にもろもろの風情言わず、身にもろもろの風情に触れて、心にもろもろの風情に触れず、心にもろもろの風情をもとも、心にもろもろの風情を思わず、この時に清く潔きことあり、もろもろののれは影と形のことし、清く清ければ汚れることなし、ことをとらばうべからず、皆花よりずの実とはなる。我が身はすなわち六根所女なり、六根所女なるがゆえに、ごぞの真君兄なり、ごぞの真君兄なりが、ゆえに天地の神と男なり、天地の神と男なるが、ゆえに万物の霊と体なり、万物の霊と体なりが、故になすところにごて成就せずということなし、無常霊法、真珠仏教、天上無休、名誉入賞、神奈川列、払いたまい、清めたまい、守りたまい、先はいたまい、照らしたまい、導きたまい。高めの晴れにかむずまります。すめ神たち、いやわらしたも、特殊の水の宝持ちて、あまてる国てるひけ雨のほあかりくしたま、にぎはやひのみことに、しずけたもこと教えてのたまわく、いましこの水の宝持ちて、中つくにあま下り、あうひとぐさ沈め収めよ。あうひとぐさおよび、よりずのものの病のことあらば、かむ宝を持ちて、見からいた沈みに起きて、見たま沈みの祭りをなして水の宝を振るべ、そのかむほぎの言葉に曰く、木のい木のと、火のい火のと、土のい土のと、かのいかのと、水のい水のと、ひふみよ、いむなやこと。にのとふるべゆらゆら、かくいなりしばまかるともさらにきなんとしいとも。雨の神の実をやみことのりかけいたまいて、雨の岩、船に乗りて、河内の国の川上の怒るがめに雨下りましまして、大和の国、引きの山のふもと、白庭の高庭に移しましまして、月祭りとも、なぜけて、イスの神のお神と申し立て祭り、よよかむ宝を持ちて、よりずのもののために、古べのかむごとを持ちて、 逆さなしたゆえの筆の御霊の神と敬い、立て祭り、攻めみことおまらじ、おとどその神竹きを持ちて、いつきに仕え祭りとも、物のべの神の社、雨がした、よりずの者のたごいなりいてんもとかむたからは、いわゆる、おきつ鏡、へつ鏡、やつくの剣、いく玉、たる玉、まかる返しの玉、ちい返しの玉、おろちのひで、はちのひで、キスグスのもののひで、さらにとくすの神、木のいきのと、火のい火のと、土のい土のと、かのいかのと、水のい水のと、ひふみよ、いむ、なやこと。二のとふるべ、ゆらとゆら。かし立て祭ることのよしをもちて、平らきくきこしめせと、命長く、子孫羽、時はかきわに、守りたまい、先はいたまい、かじ立て祭り、人数寿命心力かじ。Breathe, relax. と神、えみたも、看言心、そにかんだけん、払いたまい、清めたも。高天はりにかむずまります。かむろぎ、かむろみのみこともして、すめみ、おやかむ、いずなぎの神つくしのひむけの立ち花のおどのあおぎがはるに、急ぎ、払い、たまいし、時にありませる。払いどのお神たち、もろもろのまがことつみかいりを、払いたまい、清めたまいと申すことのよしを、天つ神、国つ神、やお、よりずの神たちともに引っ越しますと、かしこみも申す。高天はりにかむずまります。かむろぎ、かむろみのみこともして、すめみ、おやかむ、いずなぎの神つくしのひむけの立ち花のおどのあおぎがはるに、みそぎ、払い、たまいし、時にありませる。払いどの狼たち、もろもろのまがごと罪かいりを、払いたまい、清めたまいと申すことのよしを、天つ神、国つ神、よりずの神たちともに引っ越しますと、かしこみも申す。高天はりにかむずまります。かむろぎ、かむろみのみこともして、すめみ、おやかむ、いずなぎの神つくしのひむけの立ち花のおどのあおぎがはるに、みそぎ、払い、たまいし、時にありませる。払いどのお神たち、もろもろのまがごと罪かいりを、払いたまい、清めたまいと、申すことのよしを、天つ神、国つ神、よりずの神たちともに引っ越しますと、かしこみも申す。かんながらたまちやませ。かんながらたまちやませ。かんながらたまちやませ。Okay, wiggle your fingers and toes. That was our first one for the night. We're going to do some more. How was it? How was it for you guys? Where's my, oh, here it is. Hey, got goosebumps and lighter? Nihongo, yep. Well, that's because I had the YouTube feed open. It does that. Sometimes I forget to turn it off. I'm making you more mysterious. Good. How was it for you, Ron? I know it was your first one. It does build up over time. It's not always the same. It gets stronger and stronger as you become more clear. Or, well, it feels stronger as you become more clear. This will help you with your invention stuff, guaranteed, because you gain more clarity of mind and inspiration. It does that too. Anyway, there's 39 people here, and 1, 2, 3. Only 4 people are saying anything. Guys, just even putting an emoji in the chat, it helps the algorithm, right? To get people to the feed so that they know, that tells YouTube that people are digging the content. So usually people that think things that are satanic, it's like 99.999% that's something else. Like that day of Satan is actually a pretty small player in influence to that kind of negative influence in the physical world. That definitely doesn't mean it's any better. Just FYI. And we will get rid of it, Ron. Don't worry. I'm glad you're here, and you are not the only one with a problem like that. Ask Rob and some other people, or some people who have been coming a while and have had that problem. Jade had that problem before too. So it's not in your head. You're not crazy. You're not anything like that. It will be gotten rid of as we pull its cords that are attached to you off little by little. And please be sure to subscribe to the channel, please. When the videos are done, comment, interact with my other videos. I have one about Shinto and I have one about Reiki. If you haven't commented on those yet, please do so, because that helps the algorithm too. It helps it recommend in other videos, and it brings people to these, right? It's very important. I mean, yeah. Yeah, I don't mind that people don't, I don't mind that this is a free service. Some people are more than welcome to send over $1 or $2 or to do any donation. Like I said, there's people that come here that have never said anything in the chat or interacted, and that is totally fine. But yeah, I have to make a living, right? And $1, $2 goes a long way. And guys, this builds up over time. I talk between these to reground everyone, then we do another one. So the first session is going to be different than the next one, as different work is done. So feel free. And Cash App, PayPal, Venmo. But more than anything else, if you sign up for my Patreon, that's the best. I am always very thankful for people who are on there. The link is on bentonryer.com. And yeah, it just helps me continue doing these, and it will help me keep doing them into the future. Rather than get a job when I graduate, I'd rather just continue doing this and building on it and doing more books and working on more people and have them escape the things that, like the thing that's bothering Ron or the other people who I've had. Thank you, Isaac. Much appreciated. Is my mouth full or what's full? Am I missing something? So that's why I talked a little between these instead of just doing like one big long one, That's why I do it, then I stop, then we do another one. Otherwise, because when the work's done from one, it stops a bit before it heals up so we can go back again and remove more impurities. It's very important. Thank you, Michio. Yeah, I know how to. I mean, I guess I could record these and put them as a recording, but I don't have as much. I know I talk a lot in these, and basically just answering the chat, right? So it just hearing audio, it won't have the same effect, I don't think. I started thinking about doing a podcast, and I did one. Then I started to realize I can't just yeah, we'll see. I have a few ideas. The first one I did one and I had to take it down because just that the stuff she was saying, I know not to be true. And I can't do that. I can't teach like that. So I could tell people, I could have people convey their experiences if I know that they've had an experience and I know that the experiences are true and they're being truthful based on their own perception. But I can't, have people on consistently who are saying things that are definite that I know is either fabricated or a type of invoked delusion from whatever they are tapped into, and they're seeing it as something else. What exactly is this? It's shamanship, Poopster. If it was like a type of just energy clearing, it'd be, I'd be, it'd be just me going from one person to another, right? Yeah, I was thinking about that, Rob. We'll see. Shaman, what? What do you mean? I think I explained that. Did I explain that on your podcast, Rob? I'm calling for the intercession of the kami for purification. Exactly. Thank you, Spidey. Yep. Thank you. So a good example of the ancestral part is I had this young girl, like she was in Ireland or Scotland, and there is a witch in town, and everyone knows she's a witch. And she's very good at DEATH curses. And she got her aunt with it. And her aunt was depressed and passed away. And when she saw this woman on the street, she couldn't like hold back her anger. But soon enough, the same thing was done to her, and she was sliding off in the same way. And when I was working on her and I was doing the invocation, she could smell her aunt's perfume, which I thought was really touching and really cool too. So that's the ancestral aspect. Hmm. Right. So yeah, curses are absolutely real. You know, when somebody says it, when people say that they're not, or when it's the person's fault, or it's the person's fault that they're attacked or they're going through what they want, I try to shut that down as soon as possible. And people have heard me shut people down with things like, you don't know what you're talking about, which isn't very popular in this space, but those are going to start soon. I'm going to work on the website right when we're done with this. We'll do that. In one session, I'm sure it could smell mighty nice. So exactly. So a lot of ancestral stuff, especially if they're known to use a particular perfume while we're working and they can offer something, you will be able to smell their perfume. If you've had like an ancestor who smoked tobacco, right, or was known for like having a cigar, you'll be able to smell the cigar if you have that clairsalience ability. Yeah, so if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please do. And also too, subscribe to Rob's show. I mean, it's like very intimidating to try to um set it up. I will say what's valuable about it. He does have some good guests and other guests too. It's a good way to kind of understand and assimilate what's involved within like the spiritual community and who's doing what, and you're able to make your own assessments that way. So yeah, I mean they're very real. Generational ones are more rare than others, yeah, they're real. A curse could be either done by an entity or it could be done by another person. A lot of anime, yeah, for sure. Reincarnation, yeah. The idea for the purification that we're doing is we're not actually supposed to forget things between incarnation, and this is the goal of this is to hopefully remedy that. So, yeah. Yes, a curse can be done by an entity. However, you have to really, really upset one of them for them to actually do something like that. And also remember too, like these are powerful beings, and if they wanted to, wipe you off the earth, they could. Especially the main ones, especially when people say, like Satan or one of the famous ones is doing this and this and this to me. Like if they really wanted to do something for you or target you, there's nothing to do much to stop it unless you get to a certain level. Otherwise, it's very, very hard. Yeah. I'm mixed, but yeah, I've had lots of lives, I'm sure, surely. Like Terrifier movie, The Conjuring. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Okay. But for the most part, when it involves entities interacting with human beings, it's to siphon energy, like different energies, and in different energies that amplify behaviors because it feeds off the energy from those behaviors. Does that make sense, guys? It makes sense. And of course, that's by and large imperceivable. Oh, I'm sure. You guys ready for the next healing? No, the next clearing, guys? There's different types of curses. No, nothing back will come back to them. That's not a real thing. Where that comes from, I think, is when you invoke something that causes something to curse someone else, the impurity goes through your own body through invocation, and over time, you'll end up going a little crazy if you do it a lot. Hence, everyone knew that this lady was the real deal that I mentioned before. Okay, here we go. Amaterasu mi oya no kami no misu maru no inochi terashi kuni shizuka nari amaterasu mi oya no まるの命照らし国静かなり天照らすみ親の神のみすまるの命照らし国静かなり天照らすみ親の神のみすまるの命照らし国静かなり天照らすみ親の神のみすまるの命照らし国静かなり月よみつみ親の神の一家の思月にすずりて鏡のことし月よみつみ親の神の一家の思月にすずりて鏡のことし月よみつみ親の神の一家の思月にすずりて鏡のことし高天張にかむずまります。かむろぎ、かむろみのみこともして、すめみおやかむ、いざなぎの神つくしのひまけの立花のほどの青木がはるに、みそぎ、はらい、たまいし、時にあれませる。はらいどの狼たち、もろもろの間がごとつみかえりよ。払いたまえ清めたまえと申すことのよしよ。天津神、国津神、夜ずの神たちともに引かしますと。かしこみも申す。高天張にかむずまります。かむろぎ、かむろみのみこともして。すめみおやかむ、 イザナギの神尽くしのひまかの立花の報道の青木が春にみそぎ払いたまいし時にありませる。払いどの狼たちもろもろの間がごと罪がいるよ。払いたまい清めたまいと申すことのよしよ。天つ神、急につ神、よりずの神たちともに引っ越しますと。かしこみも申す。どうその神、あまてらします。すみみ神の御胸を伝えて教え導きの玉枠。人はすなわち神とのもとの主たり。何時らの紳士の痛ましむることなかれ。この故に目にもろもろの風情見て、心にもろもろの風情見ず、耳にもろもろの風情聞きて、心にもろもろの風情聞かず、口にもろもろの風情言って、心にもろもろの風情言わず、身にもろもろの風情に触れて、心にもろもろの風情に触れず、心にもろもろの風情をもとも、中心にもろもろの風情を思わず、この時に清く潔きことあり、もろもろののれは影と形のことし、清く清ければ汚れることなし、ことをとらばうべからず、皆花よりずの身とはなる。我が身はすなわち六根処女なり、六根処女なるがゆえに、ごぞの神君兄なり、ごぞの神君兄なるが、ゆえに天地の神と男なり、天地の神と男なるが、ゆえに万物の霊と体なり、万物の霊と体なるが、ゆえになすところにこて成就せずということなし、無常霊法、真珠仏教、天上無休、名誉入賞、考え列、払いたまい、清めたまい、守りたまい、先はいたまい、照らしたまい、導きたまい。高めの春にかむずまります。すめ神たち、いやわらしたも、特殊の水の宝持ちて、あまてる国てるひけあめのほあかりくしたまねぎはやひのみことに静けたもこと教えてのたまわく今しこの水の宝持ちて中津国にあま下りあう人ぐさ沈め収めよあう人ぐさおよびよりずのものの病のことあらばかむ宝を持ちて見からいた沈みに起きて、見たま沈みの祭りを、なして水の宝を振るべ、そのかむほぎの言葉に曰く、木のい木のと、火のい火のと、土のい土のと、かのいかのと、水のい水のと、ひふみよ、いむなやこと。二のと古べゆらゆら、かく祈りせばまかるともさらに避難としても。雨の神の御や御事のりかけとまいて、雨の岩、船に乗りて、河内の国の川上の怒るがめに天下りましまして、大和の国、引きの山のふもと、白庭の高庭に移しましまして、月祭りとも。名付けて、磯の神の狼と申し立て祭り。よよ神宝を持ちて、よりずの者のために、古べの神ごと申して、せがすなしと家の古の見た目の神と、敬い、立て祭り、すめみこと、おもらじ、おとどその神とけきを持ちて、いつきに使い祭りとも、物のべの神の社、雨がした、よりずのもののたごいなりてもとかむ宝は、いわゆる、おきつ鏡、平つ鏡、やつくの剣、いく玉、たる玉、まかるがいしの玉、知恵がいしの玉、おろちのひで、はちのひで、くすぐすのもののひで、 さらに特殊の神、木のい木のと、火のい火のと、土のい土のと、かのいかのと、水のい水のと、ひふみよ、いむ、なやこと。二のとふるべ、ゆらといら、かしたてまつることのよしをもちて、平らけくきこしめせと、命長く、子孫、羽、時はかきわに、守りたまい、先はいたまい、かじたてまつり、人生人命心力かじ、高間の春にかむずまります。すめ神たち、いやわらしたも、特殊の水の宝持ちて、あまてる国てるひけあめのほあかりくしたまねぎはやひのみことにしずけたもこと教えてのたもわくいましこの水の宝持ちて中つくににあまくだりあうひとぐさ沈め収めよあうひとぐさおよびよりずのものの病のことあらばかむ宝持ちて見下いた沈みに起きて御霊沈みの祭りを、なして水の宝を振るべ、そのかむほぎの言葉に曰く、木のい木のと、火のい火のと、土のい土のと、かのいかのと、水のい水のと、ひふみよ、いむなやこと。二のとふるべゆらゆら、かく祈りしば、まかるともさらにきなんとしても。雨の神の御代や御事乗りかけてまいて、雨の岩、船に乗りて、河内の国の川上の光る画面に天下りましまして、大和の国、引きの山のふもと、白庭の高庭に移しましまして、月祭りたも、なぜけて、イスの神の狼ともし立て祭り、よよかむ宝を持ちて、夜ずの者のために、古べのかむごと持ちて、しかずなしとゆえの古の御霊の神と、敬え、立て祭り、すめみことおむらじ、おとどその神たけきを持ちて、いつきに使え祭りとも、物のびの神のやしろ、雨がした、夜ずの者のたごいなりいてんもとかむ宝は、いわゆる、おきつ鏡、平つ鏡、やつくの剣、いく玉、たる玉、まかるが石の玉、しが石の玉、おろちのひれ、はちのひれ、くすぐすのもののひれ、さらにとくすの神、木のい木のと、火のい火のと、土のい土のと、かのいかのと、水のい水のと、ひふみよ、いむ、なやこと。いのとふるべゆらとゆら。てまつることのよしをもちて、平らきくきこしめせと、命長く、子孫羽、時はかきわに、守りたまい、先はいたまい、かじたてまつり、人数寿命心力かじ。When relax, と神、意味とも、看言心、損にかだけん、払いたまい、極めとも。Let the energy work, guys. 高天はりにかむずまります。かむろぎ、かむろみのみこともして、すめみおやかむ、いずなぎのかみつくしのひめけの立花のおどの、あぎがはりに、みそぎ、はらい、たまいし、ときにありませる。はらいどのおかみたち、 もろもろの魔がごと罪がいるよ。払いたまい、清めたまいと申すことのよしよ。天つ神、国つ神、やお、夜ずの神たちともに引こしめすと、かしこみも申す。たかあまはりにかむずまります。かむろぎ、かむろみのみこともして、すめみ、おやかむ、いざなぎの神つくしの、ひまくの、立花の、大戸の、仰ぎがはらに、みそぎ、払い、たまいし、時に、ありませる。払いどの、狼たち、もろもろの魔がごと罪がいるよ。払いたまい、清めたまいと申すことのよしよ。天つ神、国つ神、や夜ずの神たちともに引こしますと。かしこみも申す。かんながらたまちやませ。かんながらたまちやませ。かんながらたまちやませ。All right, everyone, how was that? Hmm. Oh no, I know how effective they are, Ron. Glad you decided to come back. Good, Jen. You're welcome, T. So make sure you subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications if you haven't. I am here every single. Is everyone subscribed? And if you so feel inclined to, please, yeah, you can subscribe to my Patreon. That helps me keep doing these, right? You don't know how close I am. As this still keeps growing, I need to make a living off of it. When I graduate, I like to not have to get a job. Rather keep doing these, right? And yeah, and join my Patreon if you haven't yet. Thank you, Jason. Please said. Hi, Chandler. Hey, how many new people do I have? Who haven't said? I'm noticing new people in the chat. Your mate feels spirit right. That's how this works, Spidey. Like, we're not supposed to feel the way we feel. When we feel down in the dumps, there's something I can't express to what extent there's something doing that to us. You know, right now it's a fight, but it won't always be. And the difference between people that think it's really, really bad or they're experiencing things It's perception. You have a higher level of perception than people who still have things, but, um, but can't perceive them. Yes, I do have paid. Patreon is like a monthly kinda like paid service, like subscribe just to support, like $5. I do it like $5 and $10 a month. Yes, T, absolutely. And don't forget the kami once we start these, the kami become active in your life, purifying in subtle and not so subtle ways. It just depends. It helps with that too, F. Good, Desiree. You're welcome. So think of being able to perceive what's happening to you as a gift, Ron, rather than a curse. Just because you know what's going on, right? Whereas other people, where it's happening to, do not. And don't forget to send $1 or 2 to my Cash App or PayPal or anything like that. It helps a lot. As you see, there's 41 people here. As that builds, just even like eventually even 50 cents. I got like 50 cents for like 100 people per day. It would make such a it'd make such a big difference in my life. But yeah, Patreon, there's like a $5 subscription. You could find the link, go to bentonryer.com, and the link's right there. We're going to do one more healing tonight. And keep in mind, on my website, when I'm actually finished with it, I should be able to finish it tonight. You'll be able to do like a direct personal session, 30 minutes. I charge $50, and I'm able to go deeper and focus on different parts of you a little bit better or to a bigger extent. I'm only going to do 2 hours a day for that. So, yeah, thank you. Again, thank you for giving it a chance and trusting enough to come here. Originally, I have I have the, yeah, I have the feeling that when you belled the first time, it wasn't yourself telling you to bell. However, like innately, you found this is the right place to be. Come to, which is why you're here now. And I don't think it's coincidence. You're welcome, Ron. Like I said, I'm here every single day. If you could just come for one, consistency is important, right? Sometimes whatever it might seem like it became stronger and came back, but as you're consistent, then eventually it's not gonna come back anymore. It depends on the strength of it, what it is. Um, Thankfully, what it sounds like, what you're describing feels and sounds like um, a very surface level attachment. So I think it would be quicker than some of the more deeper stuff. Okay, we're gonna do one more tonight. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. If you haven't, a leech, no, it's not of the animal kingdom. Thanks again. Thank you again, Isaac. Very cool. Thank you for your support. I really appreciate it. Isaac does something every day, and I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. No, not of the animal chain. It's like an energy leech. These things attach because they like our energy. They feed off of it. Right. Yeah, thank you, Boobster. You're good. I have 613 channel subscribers. So the next milestone, 700, right? And I hear that once you get to 1,000 subscribers, the algorithm really starts to, I don't know if that's true or not. Maybe you can tell me, but it really starts to promote you. Is that right? Is that right or wrong? And also, too, my video retention for one video is much higher now. So I'm thankful for that too. People stay longer. Thank you, Ish. Thank you. Black is 100,000. I am far away from there. I'm not close to there yet. I'll be surprised if I make it that far without being canceled, right? Because it's just a matter of time before someone's like fake science. So, subscribe to my Rumble too. So a backup in case I have to make another channel. So does everyone have my Rumble link? Let me send that to you. So here is my Rumble. There you guys go. Just because it's a very real possibility that somebody who's overzealous on YouTube is just going to turn it off. So we're just going, hi Echoes. This is basically a shamanic healing. I'm streaming on YouTube too. That's where the bulk of my audience is. It's quite strong. I don't charge anything for it. Everyone's welcome to come try. And yeah, that's it. It's Japanese, it's Shinto, and it's very potent. We're working on it, Isaac. Hmm. Does anyone have any questions before we start the last one for the evening? We're going to start the next one in about 10 minutes. So, yep. Rumble. So thank you, Jason. Yep. Please subscribe, sub to Rumble, just in case I get thrown off of here. People don't want to sign up for another service. I have people who told me they don't want a Google account because they I guess they think Google's going to do something for you. How did the Isaac, did it do well researching you? It's usually for academic purposes. That's right, but I'd like to keep that secret. But yes, that's correct. Please delete that chat. I'm not preaching it, so very interesting what you're saying, Colonel. I'm just going to show you on the screen so everyone can see. This isn't about beliefs. This is a practice about encounters. When as we do the next healing or clearing, you will feel what's happening in your body. So I know that there's only one person. You're the only one here on Rumble, but that's also because I haven't been using it. I just signed up, but I have a lot of people that are pretty consistent, and it does have an effect. So you won't hear me preaching anything. A Mac Echo. I got all that on lockdown. Don't worry about it. But yeah, but for everyone, what he's saying is that if people have issues with privacy, you might want to think about Linux over Windows because it doesn't track. It's more like an independent type operating system that you use to connect, where nothing really kind of records you or doesn't head back anywhere. I like Linux a lot, actually. Ubuntu is great. Yeah, it's good too. Thank you. Okay. We're gonna start the next one in a few minutes. That's right. And also Linux is free. Thank you so much, everyone. Pretty good to me tonight. I'll keep your names private, but thank you, everyone. Thank you too. I hope not. A few more minutes. Let's start in 2 minutes. What do you say, guys? I don't want to be sitting up here waiting for too long, especially when I have an app to continue to build, and I also have um, to finish this book for you guys. Correct, T. Correct. And it builds up over time. Right, you guys ready for this? Just don't talk about toothpaste and you'll be fine. Basically, or the shot. Don't talk about the shot. Just be a little consistent and eventually it won't. You still with me, Echoes? We're about to start. You would be my first person to come through Rumble. Oh, Echoes of the Colonel. I think you may oh, you're still here. All right, so for this, you're gonna lie down and relax. This is a purification of the energetic bodies. It's quite potent. You're gonna hear me speak some Japanese or in English, great words of purification. That's what it's called, the title in Japanese. And just basically relax, pay attention to what's going on in your body and your mind. This is something that builds up over time, which is why I'm here every night. And at the end, we'll just kind of share our experiences. All right. Is everyone ready? I'm going to go silent for a bit. I'm silent. Just let the energy keep working. Here we go. Amaterasu mi oyano kami no mitsu maru no inochi terashi kuni shizuka nari amaterasu mi oyano kami no mitsu maru no inochi terashi kuni shizuka nari amaterasu mi oyano kami no mitsu maru no inochi terashi kuni shizuka nari tsuki yo mitsu mi oyano kami no ikke no omo tsuki ni tsuzuite kagami no kotoshi tsuki yo mitsu mi oyano kami no ikke no omo tsuki ni tsuzuite kagami no kotoshi Takaamahari ni kamazumarimasu. Kamaroki, kamaromi no mikoto moshite, tsumemi oyakama, izanagi no okami, tsukushi no himaku no tachibana no oda no aogigahara ni misogi, harai, tamaishi, toki ni aremaseru. Harai do no okami tachi, moromoro no maga koto tsumikaeri yo. Harai tamai kiyome tamai to mausu koto no yoshi yo. Amatsukami, kunitsukami, yao, yoruzu no kami tachi tomo ni hikoshimasu to, kashikomi, kashikomi mo mausu. Taka amahari ni kamazumarimasu. Kamaroki, kamaromi no mikoto mo shite, tsumemi oyakama, izanagi no kami, tsukushi no himaku no tachibana no odo no awikigahara ni misogi, harai, tamaishi, toki ni aremaseru. Harai do no okami tachi, moromoro no maga goto tsumikaeri yo. Harai tamai kiyomi tamai to mausu koto no yoshi yo. Amatsukami, 国津神、やよりずの神たちともに引っ越しますと、かしこみも申す。たがあまはりにかむずまります。かむろき、かむろみのみこともして、すめみ、おやかむ、いざなぎの神つくしの、いまくの、立花の、ほどの、あわぎがはるに、みそぎ、はらい、たまいし、ときに、ありませる。はらいどの、お神たち、もろもろのまがごとつみかいりを、はらいたまい、清めたまいと申すことのよしを。天津神、国津神、やお、よるずの神たちともに引っ越しますと。かしこみも申す。どうその神、あまていらします。すみみ神の身胸を伝えて教え導きの玉枠。人はすなわち、神との元の主たり、何時らの神地の痛ましむることなかれ。このゆいに目にもろもろの風情見て、心にもろもろの風情見ず、耳にもろもろの風情聞いて、心にもろもろの風情聞かず、口にもろもろの風情言って、心にもろもろの風情言わず、身にもろもろの風情に触れて、心にもろもろの風情に触れず、心にもろもろの風情を思とも、心にもろもろの風情を思わず、この時に清く潔きことあり、もろもろのノリは影と形のことし、清ければ汚れることなし、ことをとらばうべからず、皆花よりずの身とはなる。我が身はすなわち六根処女なり、六根処女なるがゆえに、どうぞの真君兄なり、どうぞの真君兄なりが、ゆえに天地の神とどこなり、天地の神とどこなりが、ゆえに万物の霊と体なり、万物の霊と体なり、ゆえになすところにこって成就せずということなし、入場霊法、真珠仏教、天上無休、名誉入賞、神奈川列、払いたまい、清めたまい、守りたまい、先はいたまい、照らしたまい、導きたまい。高めの腹にかむずまります。すめ神たち、いやわらしたも、特殊の水の宝持ちて、あまてる国てるひけあめのほあかり、くしたま、ねぎはやひのみことに、続けたもこと教えてのたまわく、今しこの水の宝持ちて、中つくにに、あま、くだり、あひとぐさ、沈め、収めよう。あひとぐさ、および、よりずのものの病のことあらば、かむ宝を持ちて、見下いた沈みに起きて、御霊沈めの祭りをなして水の宝を振るべ、そのカムホギの言葉に曰く、木の木のと、火の火のと、土の土のと、かのかのと、水の水のと、ひふみよ、いむなやこと。二のとふるべゆらゆら。かく祈りせばまかるともさらに避難としていても。雨の神の御をやみこと乗りかけいたまいて。雨の岩船に乗りて。河内の国の川上の光る画面に天下りましまして。大和の国、引きの山のふもと、白庭の高庭に移しましまして、月祭りとも、なぜ聞いて、イスの神のお神と申し立て祭り、よよ神宝を持ちて、よりずの者のために、ルベの神ごともして、ガスなしと家の古の御霊の神と、敬い、立て祭り、すめみことおむらじおとどその神だけ気を持ちて、いつきに使い祭りとも、おののびの神の社雨がした、よりずのもののたごいなりいてもと神宝は、いわゆる、 おきつ鏡、鉄鏡、やつくの剣、幾玉、たる玉、またるか石の玉、しが石の玉、おろちのひれ、八のひれ、くすぐすのもののひれ、さらに徳すの神、火のい火のと、火のい火のと、土のい土のと、かのいかのと、水のい水のと、ひふみよ、いむ、なやこと。二のとプレベイラとイラ、貸し立てまつることのよしをもちて、平きくきこしめすと、命長く子孫羽、時はかきわに、守りたまい、さぎわいたまい、貸し立てまつり、人数寿命心力家事。Alright, everyone breathe and relax. と神、えみたも、看護んしん、そんにかんだけん、あらいたまい清めたも。かかあまはりにかむずまります。かむろぎ、かむろみのみこともして、すめみ、おやかむ、いずなぎのかみつくしのひまくのたちばなのおらのあぎがはらに、みそき、はらい、たまいし、ときに、あれませる。はらいどの狼たち、もろもろの間がごとつみかえりよ。はらいたまい、清めたまいと申すことのよしよ。天つかみ、国つかみ、よりずの神たちともに引っ越しますと。かしこみかしこみも申す。たかあまはりにかむずまります。かむろぎ、かむろみのみこともして。てめみ、おやかむ、いずなぎの神つくしのひめくの立ちばなのおののあわぎがはるに、みそぎ、はらい、たまいし、ときに、ありませる。はらいどのお神たち、もろもろの間がごとつみかえりよ。あらいたまい、清めたまいと申すことのよしよ。あまつかみ、へにつかみ、や、よりずの神たちともに引っ越しますと。かしこみかしこみも申す。あがあまはりにかむずまります。かむろき、かむろみのみこともして、すめみ、おやかむ、いざなぎの神つくしのひまくの立花のおどのあわぎがはるに、みそぎ、はらい、たまいし、ときに、あれませる。はらいどの狼たち、もろもろの間がごとつみかえりよ。はらいたまい、清めたまいと、申すことのよしよ。あまつかみ、くにつかみ、や、よりずの神たちともに引っ越しますと。かしこみかしこみも申す。かんながらたまちやませ。かんながらたまちやませ。かんながらたまちやませ。All right, everyone. There we have it. How was that? How was that, folks? They can, but, it's mostly the commie. It's the commie get involved. So, I would say, uh, helping your finger heal? Nice. Good to hear. Good, I'm glad you stuck around. So this builds up over time, Colonel. So the more you do it, the more clarity you achieve, your body works better. You very well may or may not develop supernatural powers, which are worth it. Oh, that might have been a release, Colonel, FYI. So let me know how that develops. So that's actually a good thing. Usually, okay, let me see. Rob, Tokami, Amy. How's that, Rob? Let me do a little bit more. I'll do a little bit more. There we go. Tokami, Amy Tamo, Kan Shin, Sony Kandaken, Adai Tamai Kiyoneto. How's that? Yeah, those were all over the place when I was a kid. But I didn't like Pokemon. I for sure thought my baseball and basketball cards were gonna be worth more. Boy, was I wrong. I could have had like 50 of those Charizard cards. It's not like Jason had those cards. I don't know that much about magnets personally. I just do stuff like this. Earthing helps. I do a workshop on that, or I have. Mhm. Let me see. Sorry, everyone. You're welcome, Song. Just reading everyone's comments. I don't say you don't know. Oh, yeah, I believe you. Woo. They're worth a fortune, especially the What's it? But yeah, hindsight is 2020, right? What happened to your cards? Did your parents throw them away? Green tea, nice. And it's weird, like, my dad had baseball cards from the 30s, 40s, and 50s, and his grandmother threw those all away. Those are the baseball cards worth money, and he had a lot. And you would think you would know not to throw someone's paint Pokemon cards away. So my brother had a lot, right? You would think he wouldn't, but, it's just shows how older people don't understand new things. I try to keep on the lookout, though. Yeah, if you could find them for anything affordable, they're expensive. They could, but not as much as metaphysical stuff actually does, believe it or not, Echo. Yeah, it's 'cause it probably they probably sold all those cars that you gave them. What am I studying? I'm studying a bunch of things. I will tell you what I'm studying after I get the degrees. Otherwise, it's just talking. I don't know which ones I'm gonna go for yet. They still classified. Yeah, I just don't like to, talk about stuff I haven't accomplished yet? Is it starts creating assumptions. Yeah, if I don't graduate, people are gonna assume I did, and then it'll be embarrassing. Dude, they're insanely popular, and the old ones are worth a fortune. But how we were supposed to know that? You know, like, back then, you thought that Pokemon would last, like, a season or 2. Like, when they came out with the movie, or maybe the 2nd one, we thought that was the height of Pokemania, that it would go on away after that. And now they have Pokemon vending machines in every supermarket. Yep. Yeah, unopened packs? Absolutely. And you know for a fact, like, the people that sell those, they're using, like, X-rays to see if there's a Charizard in there. Ugh, I didn't pay anything because I was too old. I didn't like Pokemon that much. Now people in college talk about it. It's like, "What?" It used to be like this dorky little thing that only nerds did. And when I say nerds, I mean nerdy kids, like people in high school. Nope. Oh, I have NBA. I had NBA cards too, but they're not that worth that much. I thought they were like, why? It's like, why would I? The problem with like sports cards, especially from the 80s and 90s, is everyone started collecting them. comic books too, because people thought they were all going to be, you could retire off of them eventually, but the market got too saturated. And it's still saturated because everyone held on to those things. Well, I'm glad you got some that are worth a lot. I just bought like the basic packs, so I didn't pay attention to like any. I might special edition stuff. So, and a lot of my cards have been lost to time. So, yeah. Hmm. All right, guys. I think we're good for tonight. Good for you, Spidey. Yeah, I was too young to really analyze what was good or not. So, yeah. All right then, everyone. So I guess I'll see you tomorrow. Please, if you haven't yet, my little donation things are right here. Please do that, especially if you could go here, donate to my Patreon, subscribe. That'd be much appreciated. Once I get enough people on there, I'll start putting out some like exclusive content and things like that. But right now, we're just not there yet. So, yeah. Thank you so much, everyone. Oh, well, yeah, like collectible, like believe in like old computer stuff that you can't get anymore. It's quite valuable, right? If you have like an iPhone, first edition iPhone still in the box too, that's very valuable too. You get that graded, it's worth a fortune. So I do like, I'll show you here. I'll show you guys a few things. Hold on. I mean, I do sell stuff on eBay. Let me show you some of the things I got. You guys will trip out. Hold on. So I'm going to put all this on eBay pretty soon. Check this stuff out because I need it to pay for, since my little freaking and my stock market steam fell due to those stupid tariffs killing the market. I got a bunch of like collectible sealed games. Check that out. Final Fantasy 9.0 condition, almost perfect. It's used, but how many can you find in this condition? Next, I got an old, brand new Atari game, Galaxin 7.0, but I mean, it's sealed. I know some of you are really bored by this, but this is a thing. Take this one out. 8.5 condition. Super Mario Bros. 3 complete. Oh, I know it rose. It's just that my timing was way off. So yeah, that wasn't a bad thing. There you go. DuckTales. Who remembers this one? Very good condition too. Very mint. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm gonna put all these on eBay. This is a PlayStation 2 game, brand new. It's called King of Fighters 98. Sounds unopened. Another one, Super Mario Bros. 2. Oh, echoes. You guess I would, and if it's a used unopened copy, send it to WADA and get it graded if it's brand new. You gotta do it. Yep. And check this one out, Donkey Kong. So that's my collection going on eBay. I had some more to send to get graded too, but I'm going to get these ones first. Yeah, I don't think I'm not going to do that for a while. My problem is I get too desperate. So it's not for that. Dude, collectibles. Yeah. All going on eBay tonight. Thank you for reminding me. Yeah, too, but that was something that I talked about that in my book, one of my books actually. There's like this old lady that my great grandfather moved in with for a while. And she had all these beanie babies, and she thought they were going to be worth a fortune, and no one was allowed to touch them. Joke's on her, right? Because those ended up being worthless. Like, should have did the Pokemon. Okay, anyway, I guess that's it. So that's the extent of how much I actually preach echoes. Thank you for coming. Some are worth over 100K. Oh, I don't know. Maybe. For less than my check, they weren't worth that much. Anyway. Mm. But I wouldn't be surprised if they were. I think it's just special ones, right? Hmm. Oh yeah, and guys, also too, I'm putting my paintings. I'm selling those on Etsy. So the set I have of the 3 paintings, I'm gonna put those up too. Do I have any bidders here? I might as well. Does she have any of the old ones, Echoes? 'Cause I guess they might be worth something. Echoes is talking on. Here, I'll share his comment. Do you ship to Australia? I will ship to Australia. Uh, the gallery, the person at the gallery whose price is art, she said 300 for the set of 3. She's good. I will have the Ofudas too. Oh, wow. Why don't you guys sell them, Echoes? Get them graded first. Once you get them graded, the value goes way up. Do you know about that? Or are you familiar with that kind of world? Like grading makes a big difference. Unless it's comic books. No one likes graded comic books for some reason. Unless it's like a very, very old original one, like Action Comics #1. Are you remote viewing people woo? No, you shouldn't do that. Especially as it gets stronger from coming here. Graded collectible cards too. Yep. If you have like right. Like, yeah. What do you think of the price for the paintings? Is that if I mean, you have to like them first. And I will do some things to them so they have the same effect as the Ofuda. I will put actually an Ofuda behind each one. Oh, great CP. Oh, nice, man. He says he has a couple graded CPUs. Check that out. Which state are you located in? Missouri. Cool. I mean, I like to think someday that my art will be worth something. Maybe I'll be famous someday. Oh gosh, it's not exactly what I'm looking for, but I mean, as this grows, right? And there's a whole movie thing at Paramount. I mean, what am I doing? I'm gonna get hit with so much scrutiny from doing these. Yeah, is everyone on the Discord? I have a Discord where we all talk about this stuff. Yeah, I'll do the okay. I just got your thing about the round table, Spidey. I don't think Rob wants me acting on, arguing with all of his guests. It's not a good idea. Like, Conscious Life Expo purposely kept me off of their panels and things. And it's pretty funny. All right, let's see. Where's the link? Oh, nope. Mhm. Always lose this. Invite people. There it is. So here's the Discord. If anyone hasn't joined, please do. I know none of you are here. Echoes, you're making me jealous. Yes, you're right, Wu. I encourage people to do art and to just kind of, cultivate it and get as good as they can. 'Cause at the end of the day, who cares how much something's worth, right? If you like doing it, that's what's important. And you're right. I have a degree in one of my degrees is in studio arts, and we had all that schooling about how art shows work. We know about the gallery system and all these other things, right? So yeah, you don't know what is Spidey. Exactly, Isaac. Mm. Oh my gosh, there's so much to do. I gotta get this guy's order too. But as you guys know, I always enjoy having these conversations with you, right? Whataburger. Oh, tech. I miss what I a good burger place. I wish they had that here in California. All right, guys. So I will see you next time. Thank you to all my new people who stuck around, and I will be back tomorrow night. Working at 3 hours. Jason. And thank you for your donations too. And like I said, please consider it. And also my Patreon. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. If you already have, I thank you so much for the support. Take care, everyone.